And towing the mound for Houston in this one, Shane Smith. What do you have on him?
A power pitcher that is going to pitch aggressively with the fastball. His fastball velocity ranks near the top in the league. Will also throw the slider, but if you're a hitter, be ready for the fastball. You're going to see a few of them during your at bat.
And we're underway here in the home opener. Next offering is fouled back. And a swing and a miss. And there's one down. Now here is Matt Wallner. Ball one. And fires in a fastball at 95. Next offering in there for a strike. That's strike two. Strike three, and that's two in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Vladimir Guerrero Jr. And a pop-up, right side, foul territory. And that is that. Stepping in, Jesus Sanchez. Nope. That one fouled off. And the slider just misses. Base hit. So a man on base to start the inning.
Showed some really nice patience in that at bat. Worked himself into a good count. Everything was on time and fluid in that swing. Got a pitch he could get the barrel on and lined it into center for the knock. Those always feel good.
Fair ball. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And they're at the corners with nobody out.
Back-to-back base hits. Handled that down and in breaking ball very well. I saw the break early coming from the other side and just let it get deep enough and drop the barrel on it at the very last moment.
On a line out towards center. Brings it in. Runner tagging from third. And they'll score first. It's 1-0.
That wasn't your standard sac fly. He barreled that baseball. Just couldn't get it to drop in.
Corey Seager in now. Takes ball one off the plate.
To count to a guy with this much pop at the dish. Better expect him to be turning on something. It's going to either get hit hard to the pull side or the fans better look out in the stands.
Buxton should have this one. And there's 2 down.
Every day during batting practice, these outfielders get about 10 minutes of balls in the gaps. They practice this, and when the game comes, they make the play perfectly.
Josh Young now at the plate as he swings through strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
That front door slider is such a devastating pitch. You don't want to get beat by the inside fastball, so you cheat a little bit and then.
Oh, that's a strikeout. Back here in Houston, now the Reds cleanup hitter, Jake Burger. Drilled out towards left center field. And it is gone. He wastes no time on this one. Sung-Mun Sung will hit next. Fouled off left side. The 0-1. And that one fouled off.
Oh, you just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run. Go back to work. Focus on this next batter.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he's out on the tag.
Good fade and sinking action of that changeup. Got that hitter to roll over.
Noelvi Marte, the next to hit, takes ball one.
Hey.
Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That's got a chance. And that one is off the wall. Safely into second. He's got a double.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Anytime you can drive a ball into the gap the other way, it feels so good. And that's when you know you're right where you need to be at the plate. It's even better when it gets you extra bases. Gotta love looking in at your dugout and seeing your teammates fired up.
Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Marte on his horse around third. He scores, and they have the lead. Pulls into second. That's an RBI double.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Will Benson at the plate now, and that's inside. Man at second.
Inside, ball two.
That's ripped into the outfield. Can't get there, and that should bring in the run. Here comes Stevenson in to score. To second, but way too late. Safe there. Now it's the shortstop, Matt McLain.
Hey!
Caught him looking for the K. So back to the top of the Reds lineup. Here's Byron Buxton. Yeah, that's fouled off. Man on second, two down. Foul ball there. Foul ball still 0-2. Got him! Ricky Holiday with the call. Back here in Houston and stepping in for the Astros, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Nope.
Check swing went around. That's strike one.
Ball, that's inside.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. And they get the out. So up next, Yainer Diaz. High fly ball, and that one curling foul down the right side. In there for a strike at the top of the zone. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. The 0-2.
Ball.
That one ripped. Base hit into right field. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Nathan Lucas up next for the Astros. This one in the air center field. Buxton on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And there are two outs. Joey Loperfido, the next to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. Loperfido in his second season, hitting ninth in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round in 2021. This looks like extra bases. Coming home. The relay to the plate. Safe. And it's a one-run game.
Everything came together for him. High fastball, even a little above the zone, but such a good job of staying tall on the backside, getting that barrel there to meet it just in time. I tell you what, it's not easy to do.
And a swing and a miss.
Just a little too quick on that front shoulder, front hip, front foot. Everything comes open. No way of making contact with that one.
Line drive, base hit. Headed for the plate. He'll score and then tie it. It's an RBI single. It's 3-all.
Really nice job of two-strike hitting in that at-bat. Kind of a risky pitch coming inside with the breaking ball like that. You have to bury it. Otherwise, it's not too difficult to get the bat to it like he did that time.
Alvarez in the box now as he looks at ball one. Second plate appearance of the day for him. Makes a sliding stop. Over to first. What a play. Inning over. Back here in Houston, and now the designated hitter for the Reds, Matt Wallner.
Well, these Reds doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
One up, one down.
And you know, bloops and lasers, they both count the same, so we know there's zero complaints about double digits in the hit column, no matter how it happens.
Hard hit left side. First two batters retired here in the top of the third. And now it's Jake Burger to hit. He's already homered in this game. Check swing, did he go? Yes, he did. That's strike one. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Two down, nobody on. Struck him out looking. Set for the bottom of the third, and stepping in for the Astros, Jose Altuve. On the inside corner for a strike.
Well, in an 0-0 count, not every strike is a good strike for a hitter. I like the plate discipline there.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And a good start to the inning.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Seager in the box here and fouls it off for strike one. The 0-1. And fouled off.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Here's Josh Young.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Out to short. McLean. Slings to first in time.
No, he didn't recognize changeup earlier enough. Got out in front a little bit. Rolled over on it and beat it into the ground.
Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in the last half of the third.
Ball.
That finds the mark on the inside corner. In the dirt, blocked. Stevenson collects, fires to first. That completes the strikeout. Back here in Houston, in now for the Reds, Sung-Mun Song.
Ball, that's high.
Makes the catch, 1 down. Noelvi Marte now at the plate.
Ball in.
And that one is lifted in the air. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
2 down, nobody on. Top half of inning number 4. Out to short. And that's the 3rd out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. At the plate is the Astros catcher, Yainer Diaz. in the dirt, and that's ball one. Up the middle, into the outfield, base hit. So a runner aboard to start the inning.
That's back-to-back singles for him. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Next to hit, Nathan Lucas. Now the 0-1.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Next
Ball
offering
two.
misses, and that's ball two.
Did he
Chases
go?
swing, now an appeal to third. No, he held up. Go ahead run at first, nobody out. We're here in the bottom of the fourth.
On this count, runner not known for his speed, but I think you got to put him in motion. Try to avoid a double play here, Boo.
Swing and a line drive. That's a base hit into center field. Buxton returns it to the infield. Runner holds it second, but they've got something going on here. And next to hit for Houston, Joey Loperfido. Base hit! They won't test it here. Bases loaded, no outs. So next up for Houston, Jesus Sanchez. Golden opportunity right here. That one misses, and it's 1-0. Line drive, base hit. One runs in. Runner held at third, and they'll be loaded again with no. Out. They turn things over to the southpaw. Okay. Ferguson.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
And the lefty with the 0-1. Grounder might be two. The flip, there's one. They get the out, but the run scores on the twin killer. Jose Altuve steps up in a big spot here.
Ball.
Runner at third, 2 away. Out towards right center field. And that's a base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they take a 3-run lead. Seager stands in now, looks at that one inside. Swing and a miss as he was late. Strike two. Altuve leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Fouled off, and they'll do it again. Got him. That ends the inning. We go to the top of the fifth. In now for the Reds, Will Benson. That's to third. Tosses to first. 1 pitch and 1 out. Matt McLain, the next to hit for the Reds. He was late there. Strike 1.
These hitters are going to have to find a way to be a little more patient, see more pitches per at bat. Otherwise, that bullpen's not going to have to work over there, and it's going to be advantage pitching all game long.
That's ball 2.
Foul ball. The 2-2. Just missed.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Now it's going to be Byron Buxton. 2 down, nobody on. And we're at the top of the 5th. Late with the swing there.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect this hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
Swing and a ball popped up. Altuve under it. And that'll do it. We head to the bottom of the 5th. And stepping in for Graham Ashcraft takes over on the mound.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is. Well, these Astros putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. It looked to me like they really wanted to get to the starter early, get him out of the game before he settles in, so I'd say mission accomplished.
Line to second, snagged on the bounce. Fires over to Guerrero. And the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Pete Crow Armstrong now. His dad, Matt, grew up a huge Cubs fan and passed that fandom along to PCA. When Pete was a young kid, he'd either have his dad take him out back to play baseball, or he put him in front of the TV and watch the Kerry Wood 20 strikeout game from 1998. That one ripped, but foul. 2-2. Oh, look at the stop. Throw to first. Nicely done for the out. 2 down, base is empty. Yainer Diaz getting ready to hit. Right side. And that ends the inning. All set for the top of the 6th. Now it's the Reds DH. Matt Wallner. Adrian Morejon gets the call from the pen.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
The 0-1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2. He goes down looking. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. now. And there's a foul ball. The Stros leading by 3, and we're at the top half of the 6th.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
Check swing. He held up. Ball 2. Liner snagged at first. Here's the third baseman, Jake Burger. He's already homered here in this one. And that misses. Ball 1.
Hey!
In the air to left center. Crow Armstrong settles underneath it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th. And stepping in for the Astros, Nathan Lucas. Brock Burke gets the ball. Now,
just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
That one lifted to left. Benson drifts towards it, and there's one down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
And next to hit for Houston, Joey Loperfido. On the ground, right side. Whips it to first, and they got him. So the Houston lineup turns over. Looks like it'll be a pinch hitter, Jake Myers, trying to get something going for him with 2 away. Out towards right center field. Nice grab on the run. And the inning is over. Back Back here in Houston, in now for the Reds, Sung-Mun Sung. Late swing, foul to the left. 0-1 down. And a swing and a miss there. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Got him. 1 down. So digging in, Noelvi Marte, 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. So now a pinch hitter, Dane Myers. Look at his stuff. Something with 1 gone. The Astros leading by 3 here in the top half of inning number 7. There's a swing and a drive. That's back. Going. Gone. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. Now the catcher up to hit, Tyler Stevenson.
That pitch is out.
And there's a rocket into the outfield. Takes the turn. He's digging for second. To second, but he beats the throw. Save. 1 out. Runner at second. Terry Francona bringing a bat off the bench. Number 35.
And he would be the tying run, Boone, so we may see him try to launch one if he gets a good pitch to handle.
So the closer summoned from the bullpen, Mason Miller.
Pretty big spot he's coming into, trying to strand that runner at second base. So he's going to need to make some quality pitches.
Now this ball is well hit. This one's got a chance. Can't get to it, and this should score the run. The run scores from second, and now they trail by 1.
Stringing them together, that's 3 hits in a row. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
That one in triple digits. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. And that's a little bit high. Now 1-2.
That's a really good take.
And that's where the swing, it's a strikeout. Byron Buxton, the next to hit for the Reds. That one is absolutely belted. Carrying well. Up against the wall and brings it in. Set for the last half of the 7th. So now the Astros designated hitter, Yordan Alvarez. And first offering is fouled off. Fought off foul. And Air Yordan is grounded by the K. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Looks like he wants the signs again. Emilio Pagan into the game.
Emilio Pagan.
Pitch misses there, and that's ball 1. Pop foul out of play off to the right. The 1-1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
That's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
On the ground to the left, McLean tosses to first, 2 out. And here's Corey Seager to hit. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. A solo shot. So 2 down. So next up for Houston, Josh Young. High fly ball right field. Myers in position, and that is the 3rd out of the inning. We go to the 8th. Now it's the Reds DH, Matt Wallner. Late on that fastball.
Well, these Reds, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. It's been a real team effort. Already 7 extra base hits, so that goes to show they're getting contributions from top to bottom. Nobody's doing that by themselves.
Ball inside.
Strikes him out with 101. Next to hit, Vladimir Guerrero Jr. 0 for 3 in this one. Check swing, but he went too far, and it's 0-1. Right through there for a strike. Miller, a 6'5" righty, 200 pounds, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. 2 outs, base is empty. Jake Burger digs in now.
0-1.
That clips a corner.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, they'll probably hand it off to their closer.
And that's where the swing. Back here in Houston, on to the bottom of the 8th. Zach Maxwell gets handed the rock out of the pen. And first offering is fouled off. The other way. And that's just foul. The 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's one away as the leadoff man is out in the 8th. Line drive. Base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
And it'll be runners at 2nd and 3rd, only 1 away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. That could be a dangerous pitch if you don't get it inside enough, because as a hitter, you see it coming across the plate the whole way. No problem handling it and putting a good swing on it that time.
The 1-0. And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
That one hammered, but pulled foul. 2 on, 1 out. Little trouble with this one behind the plate. Nothing happening on the bases, though. Got him swinging. Back to the top of the order now. Now a chance for Jake Myers.
Nope, that's inside.
The Stros trying to break this one open here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that one misses up and in. And it's 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Here's a 2-2. Fouls that off to the left and will do it again. 2 on, 2 outs. Swing and a pop-up. Song under it. And the inning is over. All set to start the ninth in this one. In now for the Reds, Sungmun Song. Swings through that one for strike one.
Just amazing to me how many closers and back-end relievers just throw absolute gas these days. I never would have had a chance.
Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. Dane Myers, the next to hit for the Reds. Line drive. That's a base hit. Around second, on his way to third. The relay, save!
Hey!
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages, working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Stevenson swings through it for strike one. Check swing, and he went. And it's 0-2.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. In the air, right field. Myers settles under it. He's got it. Here comes the runner from third. Now a relay to the plate. Safe at the plate. 1 out man at first. Now the left fielder. He doubled home a run at his first AB. That's in there. 0-1. Just missed. Next pitch is downstairs. And that is out of play. Here's a 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. The Reds now down to their final out. Matt McClain, the next to hit for the Reds. 0 for 3 with 3 strikeouts. Out front and foul to the left side.
If you're a base runner, you've got to stay dialed in here. Look for anything in the dirt. Try your best to get in the scoring position.
Miller is just 1 strike away. Got him! And that is the ball game. 1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Sciambi saying so long.